IvanDogovich here today, bringing the lowdown the DogCraft way. Greetings, denizens of DogCraftia. Welcome back to the 7th episode of the DogCraft LowDown, the show where we give you the inside scoop of what's going on at DogCraft.net and the CyberDog community. It's been a pretty eventful week here at DogCraft this week, and we have some exciting things to cover. For our agenda today, we'll be covering recent news, a bit about the server games, we'll get into the treasure hunt and hidden gem, one of the most anticipated parts of our program, and we'll also get into the thread of the week. Alright, this week's news. Right up front, we've got Hexxit news. Hexxical news up front. One of the most exciting things in the Hexxit realm is the second group episode was released this week as the Cyber Knights gathered to take on the two towers near Gloomtown, with mixed results. It was a great episode, a ton of fun to watch. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but you'll definitely want to check this one out. All the Cyber Knights were able to participate and join Rendog up at Gloomtown and try to take on the two towers there. And that brings me on to the next point in Hexxical news. The number of the Cyber Knights has increased as Strife was welcomed into the council. He is the original CyberDog that checked out Hexxit and then introduced it to the others. He, Burgo, Muddog, and Fallen Stargazer played together on Fallen Stargazer's Hexxit server, and he and Burgo both recorded a number of episodes there. He has some awesome episodes that are worth checking out, and an awesome prank that is well worth watching. Strife in the new series will be Lord of the Seas and has been given the South Sea District to develop. His first couple solo episodes are well worth watching. Don't miss them. This is a great addition to the crew, and I'm really looking forward to what he's going to be able to add to the group. And the third piece of the Hexxical news is that because the second group episode was recorded, I was finally able to get to work on recording the next two parts of the Ode to the Brotherhood. Beginnings features all of the actions from the solo videos between group episode 1 and 2, and it was ginormous. I actually don't have a good count of all of the solo videos. I think it was like 36 or 37 episodes that are covered by that version of the Ode, with essentially a stanza per video in each of those, and that project took a while, but I'm really happy with the results. I think it's really pretty amazing. Just the sweep of the story and what's going on in the series is just really cool. And the next part of the Ode was Addition, and it covers all the action in the Two Towers group episode. It's a lot shorter, about a minute 15, I think, maybe a minute 30 seconds, whereas Beginnings is 9 minutes. But they're a lot of fun. It was great to put them together, and I'm continuing to write the new episode of the Ode as each video comes out as the players play. I write up a verse, I post it in the comments on YouTube, and then when we get to the next group episode, I'll put together and release a couple more sections of the Ode. All of these episodes in Hexxit, whether it's the Ode or Strife's episodes, they're all available in the playlist here. The playlist for the CyberDog Network Plays Hexxit is right here. I've annotated it and put it up on the screen, as well as the Ode playlist, and they're also available on my channel. Please be sure to check those out. Moving on to the CyberDog server games, there were no recent server games, but Burgo and Strife have been hosting a HyPixel Weekend, kind of a little alternative, and it started when the CyberDog server was down last weekend, and for an alternative, Burgo got a bunch of CyberDogs to head over to the HyPixel server and play mini-games. It's tons of fun. Check out the thread on DogCraft.net for more information or updates, and feel free to join in. It's really casual. Just join up, meet at the lobby at a certain point. They're using DogCraft chat to kind of link up and meet together. And the games don't take very long. They're 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then they'll have fun and then go do another one. It was just a blast to watch, even from just the chat room, not because I haven't been watching in Minecraft. But if you are interested in that, definitely check it out. Chat up Burgo, see when they're going to do the next one, and just feel free to join in. Anybody can join these events, the HyPixel Weekends, because the HyPixel server is free, and it's just CyberDogs getting together to play some Minecraft in a fun way and have a good time. Okay, let's get into the next section of the show that most of my viewers have skipped directly to. And all of you that skip directly, once you watch this, go back and watch the first part of the video. But we are now to the Lowdown Treasure Hunt. This is where I give you a clue, and you, the viewers, can search DogCraft for the answer. If you send me the right answer, I'll shout you out on the next episode. This week's treasure hunt. As the past few treasure hunts have obviously been pretty easy, I thought I'd make this one a bit more challenging this week. So here we go. The treasure hunt this week is, where can we find surreptitious sips? Where can we find surreptitious sips? That's all the clue I'm giving you. You give me the answer, and I'll shout you out. Okay, moving on to the DogCraft Hidden Gem. This is the part of the show where I'll talk about the item or feature that was the object of last week's treasure hunt. So last week's question was, where can you find this picture? This picture is an adorable picture of a baby Z-Donk. He is so cute. Oh my gosh, I want one. Well, we had a lot of people get this answer right this week, and we had a couple creative answers that weren't quite right, but still, the answer is the word of the day thread. That's right, the word of the day thread. So the winners this week are Neoshade, Lil Wolfie, Iron Boundred, Pukinja72, Burgo, Mastermind, Victix11. All of these guys got the answer correct, and they are to be congratulated. One of them will receive the coveted DogCraft Lowdown Treasure Hunt treasure chest from the item shop as a special token to indicate that they are a winner of the Lowdown Treasure Hunt. So, the hidden gem was the word of the day thread. This is a fairly old thread, and this was pretty interesting. It ran pretty active for a couple months, with one or two users posting a word each day. Some creative answers. You'll also notice, if you take a look through here, that the first recorded definition of butt ton at DogCraft is in this thread. And it's just worth checking out. It's a lot of fun. There's some cool things in there, so I highly recommend that. The hidden gem for the week, the word of the day thread. And that brings us to our last segment, where we'll be covering the thread of the week. By viewer request, I'm changing things up a little bit in this segment by changing out my normal funk background track to a little smooth jazz. Oh yeah, this goes out to you, Bianco. For the thread of the week this week, we'll cover down on one of the frequently asked questions thread, the karma, or what is karma or reputation thread. Karma or reputation is a way to show that you value what someone has posted in the forums. So when you read a good post, give the poster a karma bump. That's really simple. You just hit the little like button next to the poster's name, where the post is, and it will bump up their karma by 1 increment. A word of caution, don't do karma wars. Start giving people bad karma and they give you bad karma, or just be a jerk and give everybody bad karma, because we will warn you and ban you for bad behavior with karma. It's happened already, so just a word of caution. Well, team, that's a wrap for this week's Lowdown. Tune in next week for more exciting updates on dogcraft.net, and don't forget to send me your answers for the DogCraft treasure hunt. Where can we find surreptitious sips? You can PM me on DogCraft, message me on YouTube, or whisper me in chat. Make sure you keep up on all the CyberDog Network Hexxit series. Enjoy the playlists here on this channel. For the DogCraft Lowdown, this is IvanDogovich. Cheers!